Welcome Libra and Libra cross watchers to your mini weekly love reading. So I hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend and that your week is shaping up to be a good one. So we're going to get oh wow, there's your card. We're going to get a card for you, a card for the person that you came to this reading for, and then one for the situation between you guys this week. So, oh wow, I think Aries had Justice in the same spot. Can I get a card for? Whoa. All right. So Libra, we have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Libra, oh my God, I adore your energy right now. I feel like there's someone here that despite your best efforts to kind of play it cool or not ignore this person, okay, but to almost kind of, may not be the actual situation, okay, it's the energetics of it. It feels like you're waiting for this person to make the first move. More because it's like you, again, may not be the actual situation. It's almost like if you're the person that usually makes the first move and it hasn't worked out for you, then what you're going to be doing this time is it's kind of like you may be kind of sending hints this person's way, but you're waiting for them to make the first move. It's that kind of an energy. And I feel like this person's taking a little bit too long. You know what I mean? It feels like they're a little too comfortable over there. And I feel like this person actually might be doing the same thing as you. And let me be really clear. It's not that either of you is trying to stick it to the other person, right? It's more like the strategy that you've been using hasn't been working. So you're each switching it up, but I feel like you're switching it up in the same manner. And that seems to be kind of a delay here. I also want to say that it's almost like despite your best efforts here to remain in that energy, I feel like this person seems to be winning you over. It's almost the energetics of somebody that like, this may be really specific, so probably won't apply for everybody, but it's almost like this person may have thought or said when they first met you, like, that one, that Libra right there, that one's mine. Yep. It's almost like everybody hands off, that one's mine. And it's like, so they have this determined energy, but because they're not being very overt about it, I feel like that may be, it's like maybe you're picking up on the energetics of this person trying to pull you into their world, into their realm. But I feel like you do seem to be holding pretty firm in, you know what I mean? It's like you need more than the energetics of the situation, right? It's like, and it's not that energetics aren't enough, but it's almost that thing of like someone can love you and still not love you properly, right? So it's like you're not going to be sitting here wasting your time with somebody that may, I say may, they do. But it's like you're not going to be sitting here wasting your time with somebody that may have those feelings for you, but doesn't have any intention on kind of acting on them or making it into a certain type of connection. Now, that's not to say that they're not going to. It's just you're not going to be investing in somebody that hasn't given you an indication that they want this or that in the connection, right? But we do have the Two of Cups here as the energetics between you guys. So I just kind of want to bring this all in because we have the Ace of Cups. Sorry, it was like this. We have the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Two of Cups as the situation between you guys. So it kind of feels like whatever's going on here, I almost want to say if there's changes that you've made in yourself and like how you feel about yourself, like that self-love sort of thing, I actually feel that it's those changes. It's like while you were making those changes, it was sending all types of friggin' I can actually feel the energy now. It's almost like I feel like I'm getting excited about something, but I don't know what that is. You know what I mean? It's just like something seems to be kind of like, it's almost like I feel like I'm getting ready for a night out. It's that kind of like anticipation, excitement energy. But that's not what's happening. I am just kind of feeling the energetics of it. And I feel like your progress lately, or as of late, your personal development, seems to be what has given this person this kind of like anticipatory, I don't think that's a word, this anticipation, kind of like excited, almost that kind of like nervous excitement energy. And it's almost like they seem to feel that because they're having this sort of experience before anything even enters their realm, they seem to feel like it's going to come right up to them. It's almost like they seem to be expecting it to just show up on their doorstep. And I feel like, okay? I feel like this person has been through it. Okay, there's no question about that. This person has really been tested, I feel like, in a way that not many people ever really have to go through. Of course, we all have our own trials and tribulations, right? And it's not to say that this person's life is easier or this one's harder. But this person has been through things, and they have been through them alone. Like ALONE, alone. And I feel like they did it, right? They made it through. They did what needed to be done. But I feel like in the same way that you kind of need a signal that like, okay, yeah, this person wants something to start here. I feel like they seem to, not that they need a bigger signal, but I feel like their resolve to have someone else come towards them instead of this person go towards someone else, it actually seems to be a bit stronger than yours. And it's not that they have a stronger will or anything like that. It actually feels like it's because you're not as afraid of it as they are. You know what I mean? It's like this resolve in them seems to have been rooted in, it's like in a certain type of pain, a certain type of fear. It's like this person promised themselves long ago that whatever happened would never, never happen again. And they have been on that path. And I feel like it's not like you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to have the same hurt over and over, and that's totally fine. It's not like that. It's more that you seem to have let go of more of that, the fear that accompanies a kind of like a traumatic situation, right? So it's not like this person's still hung up on their past or wants their past back or anything. They just seem to be holding firmer to, they're not going to repeat the same mistakes, right? And I feel like you're over here like, yeah, I'm not going to repeat the same mistakes, but I'm also not afraid to kind of like take a leap of faith when, hold on, you just don't seem to be as afraid of making a mistake because you know you can course correct. And it's like this person seems to be of this opinion that it's like they are actively making choices where they're not taking leaps of faith because it's like they seem to be in a place where they're not able to accept any modicum of a risk. And it's sorry, I'm looking at the cards, not the camera. They're not able to accept, or it's almost like absorb the fact that they may make another decision that isn't in their best interests, right? And it's almost like their world wouldn't fall apart if they made one wrong choice, because of course they can course correct, right? But I feel like they seem to be in that energy of it's very all or nothing. And I feel like you're able to see kind of a broader scope. You know what I mean? It's like you're able to see the forest for the trees, whereas this person is only looking at a couple of trees right now, if that makes sense. So I feel like you may see this person as they may be somebody that's very outgoing, but when it comes to kind of what both of you are looking for, they seem to be very reserved. It's almost like they seem to, not that you have to do this, okay? This is just what I'm picking up from them. They seem to be almost a bit detached here. But I feel like you know that it's not in their nature to act that detached. They're just doing it because it's like they're trying not to wear their heart on their sleeve like they have in the past because people have taken advantage of it. I think you know that this person at one point in time may have been very soft and squishy, right? Um, and I feel like part of you may be holding back because it's like, you know, that that part of them is probably still in there, but if they can't access it, you wouldn't be able to either. And it's like, you're not looking to get into a connection where there's no emotional, kind of like the potential for that deep emotional connection between the two of you isn't possible because they're not ready, right? So it's almost like they're waiting for you to come to them. And I feel like you're giving yourself a little bit of extra time to kind of size up the situation. I feel like you seem to kind of turn a corner with this person in terms of the decision that you want to make with them. But again, I feel like they'll be holding firm to this other energy of waiting for you to come in. So anyway, I feel like I've been rambling. I love you so much, Libra. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. If this reading resonated, I do hope that it was helpful and brought you some clarity. I have been working on the 2023, got to get the month in there. Forgot to say the month, April 2023 monthly love reads. So those should be out this week. And we will see you on the next one. Much love. Bye.